Welcome to Hokey Pokey Puppy's YouTube channel. We offer strange stories and amazing facts on crime, history, Hollywood, and more. Let's go! 8 people lost their lives in a single night in Valencia thanks to a crazed madman with an axe. 6 of the victims were children. The victims comprised the Moore family, including Joshua, a successful and well-liked businessman, his wife Sarah, and their 4 children, aged 5 through 11, and 2 other girls, the 8 and 12-year-old Stillinger sisters, who picked a very unfortunate night to have a sleepover. The Moores were known as pillars of the community, although Joshua had run into his fair share of conflicts running his business, and Sarah's extended family featured a few rough characters. On June 9, 1912, a mysterious figure crept into the Moore house, first striking upstairs in Joshua and Sarah's room, continuing on to the rooms where the children slept. Joshua was the only one killed with the sharp end of the axe, suggesting that perhaps the attack was personal against him. The Stillinger sisters, who slept downstairs, were the only ones not found tucked in their beds. The victims were discovered the next morning by Joshua's brother, who had been called by neighbors. The police couldn't determine how the murderer entered the house. More disturbing were the 2 fresh cigarette butts found by a chair in the attic. The unremorseful killer even took the time to have a nice meal at the kitchen table before taking the keys and locking the door as he left. Suspects ranged from a nearby transient to the local Reverend George Kelly. The latter had met the family earlier that day and was known to have sexually harassed women on several occasions and was tried twice, but due to his severe emotional instability and time spent in psychiatric facilities, juries found him unconvincing and acquitted him both times. Another compelling suspect was William Mansfield, who was wanted for a string of axe murders spanning from Kansas to Louisiana, but was never convicted. Likewise, axe murderer Henry Lee Moore was thought to be a likely culprit. He killed his grandmother and mother in a nearly similar way. In the end, there was never enough evidence to pin the murders on anyone. Today, the Villisca Ax Murder house is open to the public, complete with haunted house tours and overnight bookings.